Good afternoon everyone. I've got to say it's a little strange presenting to an empty room, but after the debacle of last week's lecture, recording and uploading it for you all like this is probably the best way to go. I hope this situation gets sorted soon, but at least for the moment I've got no one to interrupt me. Anyhows, this week we're looking at the broken hero sword from Terraria as part of our road to the Terra Blade. The broken hero sword is, as the name suggests, an old and broken sword. However, unlike every other item referred to as a sword, this item cannot actually be used as a weapon, and is used solely to forge the true versions of the Knight's Edge and Excalibur, as well as in some cases of the past, the Terra Blade itself. Being a key component in some of the most powerful weapons in Terraria, the hero sword is exceptionally rare and can only be obtained under very specific circumstances. The broken hero sword comes in the form of an ancient looking broadsword hilt, broken halfway along the blade. Due to its extreme disrepair, the sword is incapable of being utilised as a typical melee weapon, and would likely break if it were used as such. There must be something in its design or craftsmanship, however, that sets it aside from all modern weaponry, as the blade can be forged with the Knight's Edge or the Excalibur to create more powerful, true variants of the blades. Furthermore, it's been known for these two swords to be combined with a third broken hero sword in order to forge the Terra Blade, one of the strongest, rarest, and most coveted weapons in the whole of Terraria. However, this practice has been widely discontinued, likely due to increasing skill with the forging of complex weaponry. Being that they are so valuable, the hero blades seem to be in very short supply and can only be obtained by slaying a Mothran during a solar eclipse. Even this is not a guaranteed method of obtaining one though, as only a few Mothrans actually possess the sword. There have been reports that Frankensteins and Swamp Things have been seen to hold the item during the same event, however this is unsubstantiated. Whilst the true nature of the broken hero sword is unknown, with no accurate knowledge being passed down about who these heroes were or how their blades came to be broken, legends lay out a fascinating tale of an ancient civil war and arms race that led to the destruction of an entire civilization. Suffice to say that during this conflict, powerful weapons of light and dark were forged in the form of a true Knight's Edge and true Excalibur, only to be shattered in ceaseless battles and left to decay on a forgotten battlefield, before being collected by the Mothrans. The tale itself goes into much more detail that we don't really have time for today, but from it we can see that without the relics from this distant past, the complete power of these weapons would be lost to Terraria. Whether or not these old stories have any truth to them, and regardless if the broken hero sword bore any resemblance at all to the Knight's Edge or Excalibur, the strength it would have possessed and the legacy it passes down cannot be easily denied. Even if it had nothing to do with the higher tier swords known to Terraria, it would still be a fascinating and enigmatic piece. For these reasons then, the broken hero sword has been given an artifact rating of remarkable. So there we have the broken hero sword, an interesting item to be sure, but mere table dressing compared to what we'll be covering in the coming weeks. Anyhow, I hope you all managed to pay attention. I know how easy it is to get distracted when somebody's not there to glare at you. As always, and now more than ever, subscribe for more course content and help out the lecture series by becoming a patron for as little as $1 a month. That's even less than a bar of chocolate, which of course you can't go out to buy at the moment, so you might as well pass the money on to me. Remember to stay home and stay safe, and make sure to tune in next week for another of these remote lectures, if I can get it working again.